I felt that I had a lot of ideas in my head. I had a lot of thoughts about what I wanted to do, but I wasn't sure. I didn't have clarity. I couldn't hone in on specifics. And I was hoping that I would get something like that out of it, that would help me. The question that I had is this something that I can commit to? And if I was going to be able to get deeply enough into it. I'll start by saying it was hard work for me. A lot of the stuff that I think I was sort of confused about, that making decisions about, was because I hadn't gone deep enough into myself to see what was really in there, what was I basing my thoughts and my feelings on. And what I found out was that I really needed to get to know the real me first before I can make that decision on where I want to go next. I had to see the real person. After I did a lot of hard digging, I really started to see the things that I knew about myself from growing up, that I actually had a really good idea of my identity, but I just sort of lost it because I was too busy trying to do or be what I thought I was supposed to be, or someone told me this is what I should do or how I should be. And I found out that I was pretty much okay to begin with. And it was very eye-opening. I saw things in myself and that I didn't even realize, but it felt really good at the end. It felt like a lot of pressure and confusion was basically taken away. It was like a freedom. It was like I didn't feel like I was struggling to be something that I wasn't. Yeah, it felt freeing. It really guided me that I can see now which way I need to go. That was really important to me. Coaching was great individually, but I loved being with other people because things came out from other people that actually reminded me of things that I had forgotten or things that were important to me that had slipped to the back of my mind. And I thought, my goodness, I need to think about that. And everyone sort of helped each other and along the way and supported. And it was what maybe somebody else's question was being answered. I thought, oh my goodness, I know exactly what they're thinking or how they're feeling because I've gone the same thing. So those were things that's really what I liked. I really liked being with the other people. I think I had a great group of people that I was with. And we just really we were like a finely oiled machine. There was synergy. Coaching with Jen, first of all, thankfully, she's very forgiving. And by that, I mean, not that I do something wrong and she says, okay, I forgive you, but she accepts everything everyone is saying without any judgment, without any negativity, and she helps you talk through it without feeling any frustrations or anything. She just helps you walk right through it. And then suddenly it's like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed to hear or say or do. It's a beautifully guided experience, and I really appreciate it. There's no judgment, always safe. It just feels very uplifting when we're finished. Even if it's a rough session, by the end, we are all uplifted, and I appreciate that so much. I think that if there was just one person, you would still have a great benefit, but you wouldn't have an experience. I think it's ego sometimes because people are afraid to talk in front of other people and they just want to talk with one person and they don't want anybody else to really know. They think they're going to be judged. But there was such a freedom and such acceptance, and there was no judgment from anyone. And that is the most beautiful part of the whole experience, is that it's a support of each other, and we brought out the best in each other. And it was beautiful. And I think that was the best part about it. I think it was great. It's really interesting how we started to get the ideas for the logo work, because that's not what I was expecting to do. But then it became fun because I'm like, okay, I'm going to just throw all this stuff out there and let her create her magic. And it was, she took what I said and what I envisioned, and I even had something in my mind, and she just put everything together, and it was exactly the right thing. Everything with, she used everything that I said, and she made something beautiful. I loved it. I would recommend it for people who they don't have to specifically have a business or a need for something like that, but it does help if you are. And coming up with a logo and guidance in your business comes out of this group also. But on a personal level, I would highly recommend it because everyone needs a coach at some point in their life. We all have we have a parent, or we have a teacher, or we have someone that we go to, and they're helpful, but they don't guide us in the same way that a trained coach does. And in a personal way, I think it's very, very important because it helps us get our own sense of identity, our own clarity, to make decisions easier. I would recommend Jen. Jen has a special kind of gift in helping people, and she understands what trauma is like, even if we don't recognize it in ourselves. When we are in the program, we start to find things that it might not be. You might not think it's a trauma, but it is in some ways. And she has such experience and caring and wisdom to guide you through it. And I highly recommend it. If you're on the fence now, you didn't do it. 4 months from now, you might still be on the fence, or you might be on the wrong side of the fence. Whereas if you got off the fence 4 months from now, you would be already on your way to where you want to be. And you would be so much further ahead than you would be if you didn't.